Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Sophie. In case you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by. So in case you do not already know, I am in France. I was in Spain for 3 months early 2023 and then went back to Nairobi, and then now I am in France. I'll be here for quite a while. God willing, I managed to stay here for as long as I am supposed to stay, but I'm just happy to be here. So France is a beautiful country, to be honest. I love it. I'm actually near Geneva, so I am living in the border of France and Switzerland, which is just the best thing. Like, it's the most amazing thing for me. But the problem with that is Switzerland is a very expensive country, and the people who live on the French side, where I am around, are actually people who work in Switzerland but prefer to live in France because it's cheaper for them. That way they earn more in Switzerland and then they live in France, so that they save more money, to be honest, because housing in Switzerland, as you can imagine, is quite expensive. But because of that, everything is expensive here, even clothes, shoes, everything. I went out window shopping. I was so shocked. I went to Annecy, tried to window shop. I was blown away by the prices. The same thing in Geneva. And I went back to my original shopping site where I buy a lot of stuff. I went to Shein. So today's haul is a Shein haul. It's the first time I'm ordering from Shein here to Europe, and I noticed quite a lot of things, like the fact that there's no taxes when you order to France. Like, there's no tax. Once you've paid for your order, that's it. And it makes me wonder, my gosh, what's wrong with Kenya? Because when you order stuff to Kenya, for example, like, okay, you know what? I'll tell you as we go. Like, I'll tell you all this as we go because I'm also in a bit of a rush. So I need to, start with the video. In case you haven't subscribed to, my channel, subscribe, share this video. I'll be telling you, everything about the taxes, everything about the shipping fee, everything else. So I ordered the parcel on a Thursday, last Thursday, and I received it on Tuesday. I ordered the express shipping. The packaging came very fancy, actually. They usually pack stuff well, but when it arrives in Kenya, like, the stuff is usually packaged differently. So this time it came in a black bag, like packed in, wrapped in a black bag, written Shein Express. It came in exactly 5 days, which is, what they had mentioned. Because Thursday, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. 5 days, not even 5 business days. And they delivered it in the morning at 8:15 a.m. Like, the doorbell rang. I opened it and it was my package, and that was it. They also send you a nice little text to tell you to confirm your order has been received. And also when I ordered, they gave me, they sent me a text and whatnot. But yeah, the most mind-blowing thing was that there was no tax. But let me start with the haul, otherwise we'll never move from here. So I wanted some boots, some more boots, and a pair of black Mary Janes, because I have a lot of shoes in Nairobi, but you all know how it goes at the airport. You cannot carry, past a certain amount of kilograms, otherwise you will pay more. I should have just carried more and paid more, because to be honest, I'm buying things that I already have at home. That is girl math gone wrong, but in all fairness, at least I'm getting new stuff. So this was the first pair of shoes that I got. It's a pair of red boots. I already opened this package yesterday because I needed to get something to try on the shoes, so that today I just do the haul. But it's this pair of red ankle boots. So I'll be putting the try-on on this other side, and this ankle boot actually cost me, let me see. So the red boots were initially 32.25 euros, but I ended up paying 25 euros 75 because they were on sale, which is part of the reason why I even wanted to buy them. But the funny thing is, as I grow older, I am realizing that there's value in flat shoes. Like, I love flat shoes nowadays. You'd never catch me there in a pair of flat shoes when I was still in campus. I would wear heels to class every day. But yeah, I love these boots. They're very nice and comfortable, as you can imagine, because they're flat anyway. And for 75 euros, I thought that was a good price, until I realized what the exchange rate was between, Kenyan shillings and the euro. So it's quite costly still, but it's worth the price. I own a couple of red boots in Nairobi, but this is the only, now the new one, and I wanted to go flat because the others are all heeled up. So it's a lace-up pair of boots, very, very nice, as you can see. The reason I was buying boots is because it's currently fall. It started becoming cold, and I also want to have these boots for winter. So winter and fall. So this first red pair of boots, I'm excited to wear. I cannot wait. So the next pair of boots that I got, which I also opened up yesterday, the boots were the reason I opened my package. I initially wanted to do a first impression thing, but then I just really needed to try on the boots so that when I do this haul today, it's just the haul. I got a pair of very long boots. I honestly do not own a pair of tall boots. I haven't owned a pair of tall boots in a while because, well, I had some when I was in campus and never wore them and they got spoiled because in Kenya, it's never really cold enough for me to wear tall boots, at least it hasn't been for me in a while. I work from home in Nairobi, so where would I be going in such a pair of boots? But yes, I loved this pair of boots. They were quite expensive, to be honest, but I also got them on sale, and I ended up paying, I'm sorry, I've written the prices on a piece of paper from the website. I ended up paying 32.63 euros for them, but they were initially 45.50 euros, so as you can imagine, they were quite costly. They are very long, but very comfortable, and the only thing I don't like about them is the fact that the zipper makes noise. Like, the zipper comes into contact with, the zipper on the left comes into contact with the zipper on the right when you walk, and it makes this annoying noise that I would rather not hear. Oops. It makes this noise that I would rather not hear. Like, it distracts me a lot. But to be honest, I love these boots. They're so long, it's so hard to even keep them in frame. But basically, it's a black pair, and I chose black because black is the most versatile color you can go for whenever you're buying clothes or shoes or anything of the sort. And they are in a size 39. I just wanted to be more careful because they were in the China size, and I'm glad I got a 39 because honestly I would have felt so bad if they were too small. So these are very nice and comfortable, perfect fit, and for the amount of money I paid for them, which was 32.63, I am happy with that because I could have otherwise paid 45-50 euros, and that was just too much money. So next up, I have a third pair of shoes. These ones were not in a box, they were wrapped like this because they are a very simple pair of shoes, which I opened up yesterday again just to try them on so that, I filmed the trial, and then today it's just a video. And they are this pair of Mary Janes, which were packed so nicely to the extent that by the time they were arriving, they're still intact, which I really appreciate because sometimes you buy shoes and when they get to you, they are all bumped up and it's just almost impossible to wear. So I love Mary Jane shoes, and now that I'm in France, I think I'll be wearing them even more because French girls love wearing Mary Jane shoes, and I'm a big fan of the Parisian style. I haven't been to Paris yet, and right now they even have that outbreak of bed bugs. Oh my gosh, I'm even afraid of going there, but to be honest, I would love to, and I will still go to Paris. But meanwhile, these shoes were in a size 38, perfect size, and it was in the European sizing, so that's why they are a perfect size 38. That's the size I wear normally. So this black Mary Jane preppy flats were 15 euros and 49 cents, which is why I got them because that is a steal. I don't know why, but they normally sell Mary Jane shoes very expensively. I have quite a number of Mary Janes. If you've been watching my haul videos, you'll know that for a fact. And I was happy to add this to my list of Mary Jane shoes, or my collection of Mary Jane shoes, because I do have another black pair of flats, but they have a detail of white, and that does not usually go with just about everything I have. So I needed a more versatile pair, and I have this, and I needed it to be flat because I have heels. Like I have three pairs of high-heeled Mary Jane black shoes, but I just wanted, another pair of flats, and they look so nice, they fit so well. I have so many ideas of how to wear this, and I love them. So away from the shoes, we go to the accessories. I have been looking for a burgundy belt for the longest time, and I finally decided to just order one because it does not make sense to look everywhere for a burgundy belt and not get one. So I needed a a slim type burgundy belt. I wish this was even slimmer, but it's not. So I didn't open this or the other accessories I have because my interest was in trying on the shoes, and this is what the belt looks like. Honestly, it feels very good. It's a nice burgundy color. I wanted it because it matches the burgundy shoes. Okay, well, not exactly the same shade, but it almost is the same shade as a pair of Mary Janes that I came with from Nairobi, and I really needed this for a couple of clothes that I have, a couple of dresses and so on. I needed this and a burgundy bag, so I ended up buying a burgundy bag and a burgundy belt, and I'm so happy that it's finally here because I can finally style the outfits the way I wanted to style them. So this belt was quite expensive, to be honest. I'm used to buying belts very cheaply in Nairobi, but you know, by European standards, it's not so expensive. So this was €2.50, and the reason I'm saying it's expensive is that is something close to 400 and something bob in Kenya. Right now, the euro exchange rate versus the Kenyan shilling is just crazy. But I am ready to style all the outfits that I had in mind with this burgundy belt. And then next up, we go to the bags. Let me start with the burgundy bag. Seeing as I've mentioned, I really needed a burgundy bag. So this one was, how much? Let me see. It was €12.75, which initially sounded very affordable. You know, if you're looking at European standards, it's very affordable. But to be honest, it's quite expensive, considering I thrift most of my bags. But whenever I, you know, ship in a bag from Shein, it's worth it. So as you can see, I hadn't opened it. I'm just doing that now. What the bag looks like, and to be honest, I love it. I love the size. It's so nice, so pretty, so perfect. They've written that it's you know, Mother's Day bag, but to be honest, it doesn't really matter. I'm not a mother, but this is not necessarily a mother's bag. So I love it. I'm trying to think it has anything else inside. They have this inside a bag. I've never seen this before, but it's quite interesting. I guess that's why the bag is in good shape. Honestly, I really love how they packaged everything I've received. So there's a balloon inside it. And then, let me see the other side, if there's another balloon or not. But, yep, this is what I was looking for, the handle. The handle has a bit of a tassel, and it has this thing, this pom-pom detail, which has the word love on it. But this is, you know, the handle. I believe it's long enough. Okay, let me just confirm that. But yeah, this is the handle, and it's adjustable, as you can see. It's the perfect shade of burgundy to go with my burgundy bag. Again, it doesn't really have to be the exact shade of burgundy, but there's some outfits that just need a bit of matching up, especially with my pink stuff, my pink dresses and my white dresses. I have a lot of things that need burgundy, to be honest. So I'm happy to finally have received this. This is how the inside of the bag looks like, and I absolutely love the size because it fits in. I'm sure it will fit in like my phone and the things that I usually need to walk around with. So there was that, and I mentioned the price, €12.75. So I cannot wait to style this with my dresses that need burgundy. And by the way, when I was packing, I was very intentional with the things that I carried. I knew I was going to be buying a few more things here, you know, like winter coats, because I carried 4 coats, and already they made my suitcases too heavy at the Turkish Airlines lounge and at the Turkish Airlines, check-in spot. But somehow I managed to come with everything that I got. Yeah. So yeah. I had to carry all my, like, everything in my hands. I don't know when this video is going to go up, by the way, because I still have so much content from Spain. So I do not know when this video will go live. If you watch my TikTok, you'll probably see everything a bit sooner. But anyway, that's beside the point. Let's continue. The next thing I have is this. I bought a green bag. I really loved it on the site, but I needed a green bag to go with my green Mary Jane heels, and they are in the perfect shade. Let me even grab the heels. Okay, I'll grab them shortly. But the bag is €8.50. So this was €8.50. I didn't open the bag, so we are doing it together. This is the bag. To be honest, it's very small. Like, it's tiny, very tiny, but it's very cute. I had a feeling it would be this tiny, honestly, because I saw some pictures of the reviews on Shein, and the bag looked so small. But I like it regardless, because it was more for the aesthetic and not to carry stuff. I have a green pair of Mary Janes that are in the same shade. I got the shade right. I really wanted them to be in the same shade. So this one has paper stuffing in it. But what I'm looking for is the handle, which is here. So this is the handle for the bag. Nice and slim. Very nice and slim. And I like that it's long and you can even adjust it. So that just means I will be able to, you know, carry this bag for its aesthetic value. But the most important thing is that it fits my phone and my money, which is what I need to carry with me most. So this is great to use on a summery day or on a winter day when you know very well you're going to be wearing your coat without removing it. And I have a plan, like I have this outfit in my head that I can't wait to style, and that's why I actually got this green bag. So I absolutely love it. So next up we go to these brushes. Honestly, I like to buy brushes even though I do not do makeup as such. I only wear foundation, and I only wear it like once a week or when I'm leaving the house or something of the sort. So I buy brushes because I feel like it's nice to have extras, especially because they get dirty quickly. And this one's cost me the brush is €2.50, but there are a couple of brushes, which is why I figured it was a steal to do that, to buy them all together. But oh god, I'm a bit disappointed because these are very skinny. My gosh, I thought it was going to be like a fat brush. But that's the thing with Shein. I once bought some beauty blenders thinking I had gotten such a steal, but they ended up being so tiny, like they're this small, and they didn't help me much. But yeah, these are the brushes. This is what they look like. I feel like it's not like what I expected. I thought they were going to be like 5 thicker brushes, because how am I supposed to use this very thin brushes? It's going to be a lot of work. But anyway, how many are they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 brushes. I mean, it's a good price when you consider, it's just €2.50. But I wish they were a little fatter. But that's what I have next in my, my haul, my Shein haul. Next up, I have this. I bought boob tape in Nairobi, but I forgot my boob tape on the bed when I was leaving. I've never used it before, honestly. Never used boob tape before because I avoid wearing backless clothes, but I got some that are very nice and I can't wait to style them, so I had to buy boob tape. And this was €6.49, which is honestly very, very expensive. And I don't know. I mean, it's the price I paid for having left mine home. But this one comes with 10 pairs of nipple covers, which I need to practice how to use. But fortunately, I won't need them anytime soon until, springtime or summertime, which I hope will find me here. If everything goes well, I will still be here by then. But yeah, I mean, I guess it's not so bad because it's €6.49, which is about 800 and something shillings. I got mine in Kenya for a lot less from Jumia, but anyway, it's still okay. So boob tape next, and then I also got this passport holder. I never thought I needed this because I never traveled much, but lately I have been traveling a lot, at least since the year began, and I hope it continues that way. I haven't opened it, so let's open it. I chose this color because it's so cute, and how I ended up figuring out that I needed a passport holder was because I saw someone with a passport holder somewhere, and I was like, hey, this is something I actually need. So this is what the inside looks like, but the one thing I don't like is that it was so folded, so it has creases now. However, that is the least of my worries. The passport holder was €3.50. So yeah, €3.50, very pretty. I'm just going to put my passport in this immediately. And then I have some bra straps. So I have a beaded bra strap pair here that is similar to something I already have, and because I really like the one that I have, I used it recently before it got cold. I decided it would be great to get another one, so I got this. It cost me €4.49. So it was quite costly. To be honest, I think Shein France is more expensive than Shein Kenya, just like Zara France is more expensive than Zara Spain and whatnot because of the standard of life in France. Yeah, and then I also got this bra strap. This was €1.99, basically €2, but yeah. I got this. This is a slimmer pair. I'll put a picture on the side. So I'm just putting them together so that they don't get lost. But I figured it's nice to just have as many invisible straps as you can possibly find, or as many less visible straps, because they make your outfits look better. And I got some last year and they work perfectly, so I ended up buying this. And then next up I have a pair of socks, which I'm very disappointed in because they're not white, and on the website they were written white. I just wanted to do those outfits that involve socks. I don't like wearing socks. I don't like socks at all. I never wore socks since high school up until earlier this year when I was in Spain, and it was extremely cold, and also for the flight going to Spain. So I went for over 10 years without wearing socks at all. That's how you know that in Nairobi you don't need socks. When I wear my shoes, my sneakers, I wash them like after one wear. I don't like wear them over and over and over again. So that's why I never really need to wear socks. But for fashion, I am willing to try out different things, and the whole point of buying this was to try the French girl outfit with the socks, but it's not white. So let's look at the length. This is the pair of socks. Honestly, reminds me of my primary. So guys, I finished my video and then went to check and found out I ran out of space, I think, with the last items, which were a pair of socks. 3 pairs of socks. These 3 pairs of socks, gosh, I feel so bad because I've spoken so much for another like 10 minutes, and my video had been cut a long time ago. Oh my gosh, the disadvantages of content creation and whatnot. So I've had to empty some space. I hope I got everything in the video, but anyway, this is, I think, the last package. It was all wrapped up here. I've just opened it, and these are the socks I got for €2.75. For the other pair of white socks that are not really white, I paid €2.50 for one pair, but these are 3 pairs, and €2.75 for me is a steal. Happy I got these black socks because, again, I only bought them for the French girl aesthetic, because I want to try out some different kinds of outfits that I have been dying to try out. So there's that. I really hope I got everything else in the video in that first part, because I would hate to have forgotten to include something. But after ordering all these things, my order came to like 120 something. Like, it was quite an expensive order, and then I had a coupon, so I used my coupon to pay less, and I'm very happy about that. But it came to €97.50, and the funny thing here is that you do not pay tax when you're getting your stuff, and that's the one thing I love the most, because in Kenya I was once told to pay 16,000 Kenyan shillings tax for a package that I paid 18,000 shillings for, and that was just too much that I ended up not taking that parcel. It had to be taken back. It was such a difficult process. I felt so bad because when I was ordering those things, I ordered them for a reason. I needed them. But anyway, they went back. So anyway, €97.50 is, to me, it looked like a very good amount to spend, considering I got that coupon and it was less from 120 something there. But then when I converted the amount, oh my gosh, if you're Kenyan, just avoid converting the euro into Kenyan shillings, because you will feel like crying. It's a lot of money. So 97.50 times 167 Kenyan shillings, that gives you the amount I spent, which is basically something close to 14,000 shillings. But you know what, I needed the stuff, and I am happy with what I got, especially the shoes, the boots to be more precise. I can't wait to wear them because the weather calls for them. Also, it took very few days. Like, it was written express shipping, €5 extra, which is what I paid. I paid €5 extra because I was too eager to see whether or not I was going to receive my package and how it was going to arrive, because it's the first time ordering here like in Europe. When I was in Spain, I didn't even think to do that, and I'm glad I didn't, because I would have done a lot of damage. But yeah, I will be here for quite a while, and I had to order, and I paid €5 extra to get my package in 5 business days. Ended up coming in 3 business days. So I am supposed to order other things, and that I will only use standard shipping, which is supposed to take 7 to 12 business days, but I'm sure it will take less, because in Europe things don't work like in Africa. I don't know, I feel like in Africa we are in some hole or something, because there used to be the option of standard shipping in 2016, 2017 when I used to order from Shein. Those were the first years I started ordering because of my blog, which by the way still exists. I'm not one of those people who got rid of my blog, www.sophiatieno.com, and it used to take forever for me to get my package. It used to take like 3 weeks to 6 weeks sometimes for me to get a package that I ordered. So express shipping was even more costly, but now there's no option of standard shipping. The option is just the express shipping to Kenya, and you get taxes, like you pay taxes so highly, it's incredible. So yeah, it's more convenient to order here. It's cheaper to order here, despite the fact that I think Shein France is more costly than Shein Kenya, because everything is in the euro and it's quite costly. It's the same way Zara France is more costly than Zara Spain. I confirmed that, I checked that. And Zara Switzerland is, I think, more. I didn't go into the Zara in Switzerland because I've only been there on Sundays, but I am sure it costs more to shop from Zara in Switzerland because it's like the richest country in the world, or one of the richest countries in the world. The standard of life there is much higher, and yeah, it's exciting to see the differences. So that was my whole video today. Thank you so much for watching. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I can't wait to style all these things, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.